Welcome. Dumbbell workout, for minimal equipment. We still gotta go through some movement prep. So I thought I'd do this a little differently this time. More of like a reaction, right? Can't go wrong with these shoulder rotations. Just opening up the range of motion, getting used to the pushing and the pulling in this workout. As you can see, I've gone both directions, being aware of my breath. Okay, we're quickly going into these cobras. Great back extension warm-up. Right, so just pressing off the floor, extending my arms, extending my spine. Again, watch the breath, right? I exhale up, inhale down, breathe out up, breathe in down. Cool, so we're moving on to the kneeling spinal wave. Love this one. This is a staple for me. Just to, again, prep my spine, really. As you can see, this movement is taking me through flexion in this child's pose, all the way through to back extension in this cobra type pose, right? In terms of breathing, I like to exhale, breathe out to come forwards. And then inhale around the spine, sit the butt towards the heels. So yeah, keep this as a staple if you're gonna load your back, as we will do in this workout today. Thread the needle. This one is elite for warming up your upper back. I'm on my phone quite a lot, so before I go into a workout, especially a loaded one, in terms of external weight, I just want to make sure I have length, not just in my lower back, but in my upper back, shoulders as well. So this definitely helps with it. Trying to get the outside of my arm and even my ear down to the mat as well. So second to last, I'm going to go through an eccentric pigeon. If you've noticed so far, everything we do in terms of movement prep, we go into a range of motion and come out of it. That's just to really build up a warmth, not to overextend or overstretch. So if you can see this one, I'm in a pigeon pose to start. And as I go down, I'm kind of pushing back in towards my hip. Again, just open up the hips just to prep for squats, for lunges. Make sure there's nothing hindering movement. Breath here. How did I breathe here? I like to exhale down because that's where I'm increasing the range of motion, and then inhale back up to a more relaxed position. The ham squat. Ham is for the hamstring stretch you get at the top, and squat is for the squat. I like this one because I can be progressive with it. It's really not about where I'm used to going. It's about what my hips are prepared to give me on that day. So over time, if I do 6 of these, like the video says, I'll get to about 5 and notice that I'm able to access more range of motion than 1. So be patient with this. Breathe out on the way down, breathe in on the way back up. Exercise 1 in this light dumbbell circuit is going to be a KOSSACK squat, as you can see, sinking in towards my hips on the side that I'm loading. As I'm on my way down, I curl the dumbbells up to about a start position where you would press from, but we're not going to press on this one. Real good for your inner thighs, real good for your biceps. I like to choreograph some workouts, you know what I mean? So movements have certain steps to them just to keep your brain involved and active, right? So here, I'm gonna have to wait for me to come down. Here I had 1 and 2 mountain climbers, a press up into a T-press. Great for your shoulders, coordination, like I said, little core strength here, and push-ups, chest and triceps. So here we have the curtsy lunge and the overhead press combo. Again, just combining 2 movements to make it a full body exercise. I like this because we're going for time, I believe. We can focus more on finding a pace that we can maintain and maintaining it pretty much. Aware of our breath, aware of our positioning. Curtsies are great for your outer thigh, and then the press is great for your shoulders. So we're into the heavy circuit now, right? So again, I tried to keep it as somewhat of a full body movement. The RDL is real good for the back of your legs, your hamstrings. And then if you see as we get to the bottom, we go for a bent over row, which is great for the lats, so the main back muscles. Combining the two again, teaching your body how to accelerate, decelerate, stabilize, and shift focus, because obviously as you hinge down, hamstrings are working, you got to stop, right? And then you have to say, okay, let me engage my lats. So again, just that awareness of movement. Number 2, the curl squat. This one is challenging for me. I try and get underneath the weight, so I'm going with some kind of momentum as I lower myself down to a squat. But same thing here, you're learning how to decelerate, right? You want to keep a flat back, proud chest, and get those weights up to pressing position. Number 3, ground to overhead. Similar thing, we want to work with momentum. So even though the reps are real small, there's still a conditioning element of this entire sequence, to be honest. Just because of that momentum you're creating, as you can see as I take the dumbbells from the floor to the sky. So we've made it to the end of the workout. Something I definitely like to stress or bring awareness to is the power of stretching after your workouts, right? Your body is warm, all the fibers, all the tissues are elastic, so you can pull them without tearing, you can pull them without issue, helping to go further, deeper into your stretch and ultimately gain more range of motion, which is great to feel good as much as it's great to perform good. So in terms of my breathing here, I'll go into a position so like you can see head towards my knee. I'll go as far as I can. Once I feel like I'm naturally stopping, I'll hold it. And every time I exhale, every time I breathe out, my body will kind of just agree with the stretch more, allowing me to go further. So I try and stay as relaxed as I can, really trying to program in that there's no more strenuous work to come. Really get my body to agree to recovery, restoration, and all of those things that are actually going to put the stimulus of my workout to best use. So by the time I leave the gym, my heart rate is down, I'm completely relaxed, I feel good, I'm not holding any pain or stiffness. And yeah, it's done wonders for me, anybody I've taught it to as well. So incorporate that where you can. It doesn't have to be these specific stretches. Whatever stretch you do, whatever stretch sequence you do, try and make it as applicable to your workout as you can. Hope you guys enjoy this workout. I'm trying to be a little more, I like this informal type, something I can just speak like it's a review. But yeah, talk you through it as much as I can, give coaching points, make it relatable. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and I will see you for the next video.